Figured it out by now, but that's alright. You know what? It's not easy making a game. Really, throw me a bunch of cash and see if I can do it? Pfft, good luck to me.
Well, I agree with you on that.
Might be able to draw a couple of pictures, make a couple of puppets on string, but nothing like this.
I mean, I'd definitely be putting in hours. Don't get me wrong. You got your voice on share for the
Oh,
strings.
is that bad?
No, it's not. I just make sure you do because sometimes I got a lot of strings where I'm talking to people and there's nobody talking back. So it's kind of
Oh,
strange.
okay. Oh, okay.
You got to share party audio.
Yeah, no, mine's share, or, yeah, mine's, well, hold on. I'll do it in a minute. What are we doing? I really want to climb up this ladder.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I'd like to do that also.
Oh, I'm gonna get shot. No, this is... Oh, shit. Where am I going?
The fucker got hit.
Damn it, he's just right in front of me.
There's another one. Shoot that fucker.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, up to the right. Up to the right.
Ugh!
It should have got him
Ah!
by now.
I didn't run around properly.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
look.
did it. Hey, yeah, check and make sure your party's shared.
Alright, cool. Hold on. Go into my settings.
Yeah, I've had too many streams where nobody's talking but Stevie. And if Stevie leaves, then nobody else is talking.
Oh, wow. I just yeah, no, it's all good. Yep.
Alright, good deal.
Always allow. Yep. Yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, no. Oh, wow, he's classic, isn't he? Well, that crossbow sucked ass. I didn't like that crossbow. So, yeah, okay.
I mean, if you hit somebody with it, it ain't too bad. Hmm.
Okay, right. Oh, we lost someone. Okay.
Alright, anyways, I'm going to try to go back to what I was asking you about 35 minutes
Sure.
ago. Now, what part, you on the coast or you in the central part? And you said something about an
I'm bit.
island.
Yeah. If you heard in the news, Kangaroo Island. No, you haven't heard of that island being all burnt out. No. Okay. Um, Kangaroo Island is an
Well, yeah,
island
tell us
basically.
about it.
Okay, yeah, it's basically an island about 45 minutes off the South Australian border, if that makes sense. So I'm in South Australia, which is basically, yeah, pretty much from the coast, basically.
So is that near
You're
Tasmania?
talking,
That direction?
yep,
Am I
well,
thinking
yeah,
right?
pretty much, yeah. And then you got Kangaroo Island, which is basically a tiny little island between my, yeah, well, pretty much the coast of me and Tasmania. It's very, 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 very small. It's like probably the size of not even Hawaii. It's tiny.
Yeah.
3/4 of Tasmania. There you go. So that island got burnt out, along with all the other bushfires happening, etc., etc. So that's the only way I can actually say where I am, because a lot of people don't know where Adelaide is, but unless you look it up. But yeah, if you say Kangaroo Island, which is basically the news everywhere around the world at the moment, yeah, we're about 45 minutes away from that. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of animal died on there. It's quite sad.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah, it's well, pretty much the whole island has been burnt out. Tourism, um, yeah, it's a very old island, and a lot of produce, a lot of agriculture, a lot of I guess stuff that even go to America comes from there. So we're pretty much I think the only island around my area that doesn't have cats. On the actual island itself, or foxes or anything. So there goes all our native wildlife.
Yeah, that is a shame.
It is, and especially what's happened, with the fires recently. But look, we've got some rain now, so which is really good. And the world's always put their, yeah, I guess their prayers and their hopes and their donations together, which is, like I said, is enormous for us, But we would do the same, for anyone else in that kind of trouble anyway. So, it's amazing what people can do when they band together, especially people you don't even know.
Well, no, that's a kid had sent me a message about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, and he said, "Help me out with the fires in Australia." And I was like, "Man, there ain't nothing I can do."
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
And he's like, "Nah, man, let's just do a stream together and make it aware." And at the time, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Everybody knows about it." But then again, on the other hand, that's not necessarily true, because in America, people stop watching the news because there's so much bullshit on it. There's nothing that matters.
Yeah, I don't. That's right. I don't watch the news really. Like, I don't even watch TV that much anymore.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
shopping channels and stuff. Or even pay TV or whatever. It's usually just YouTube now, or I'm either playing on here or I'm doing something else. But TV is very widely just a background thing now. It's not actually. So unless you go into like a Starbucks or into a restaurant or something, or even just hell in the car, that's when you kind of pick up on the news and. It's really nice when people say, "Oh my God, don't you watch the news?" You're like, "Really?"
Nah, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
what's a book? No, seriously.
Nah, but seriously, somebody, a road warrior right in the stream just said, "I don't watch the news either," and that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
I don't watch the news.
Yeah, I didn't even know the fires were even happening until I actually went outside my door and went, "Huh, it seems a bit foggy today. This is weird." And it wasn't until I think it was
Exactly.
on my Facebook and then YouTube started going on about, say, influencers off YouTube and Instagram donating and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm in Australia, and then I looked out my window and went, oh, okay, there is fires, and it's that bad that Argentina's getting some of the haze, and some of, I think, South American, but over here, we're getting a little bit of haze, but not much, so it must be sweeping, very opposite from where I am, but, yeah, I don't watch the news that much.
No, but ain't it
crap.
funny? I mean, it's not funny that it's happening, but it's funny that people found out the way they did because,
Yeah, and it makes
not
us look
only,
dumb.
yeah, I mean, the news does not report it, but, you know what I'm saying? It's like, in America, they can't talk about anything but Donald Trump, as you know. That's the only thing
Yeah,
that the news can talk about.
that's the thing. I didn't know what really an impeachment was until I think I was watching the infographic show, a very good channel for that kind of stuff. And then they started doing something on the bushfires, and that's kind of how I really knew. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, if an American channel is actually making a video on the bushfires and stuff like that, it must be pretty huge. And then, oh, impeachment. I don't know what that means. And now I know. I still don't really know that.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad, though, that even, where I'm from, that they're more concerned about that than they are what's going on over there. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, honestly, I've had a few people from overseas, they talk about it, and I'm going to flirt with her all I want to, Steve. I'll just tell you that. All right, Steve called there. Bye. But, but seriously.
I see where you come from. Absolutely.
It's a shame that they're more worried about a political process. A lot of people don't understand. Even if Trump gets impeached, we've had presidents impeached before. That doesn't mean anything. I hope you know that. And anybody who's not from America knows that. That doesn't mean anything. President Clinton was impeached, if you're old enough to know who he was if you were born in the
I was
80s.
born in 86. I think I know why. I'm not sure. Wait, I think I know why. I'm just not sure if he did get done for. I was too young, I guess. But
No,
it's a
he didn't
very
get done.
serious thing. No, he didn't? Okay.
No, he finished
Wow.
out 2 full terms as president. He did get impeached, and he finished
Wow.
out 2 full terms. See, impeachment, I'm not a political scientist here, and I can't explain it all to you, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to even try to. But for the
Mm-hmm.
layman and the regular person, it doesn't mean
Mm-hmm.
as much as you think. I mean, it doesn't mean that the vice president is going to be president, or next
Mm-hmm.
time the
Mm-hmm.
election comes around, blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
blah, this person's going to be running.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a, it's more of a fuck you. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like fuck you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
It really doesn't
Absolutely.
mean anything. I
It's
mean,
funny what the internet.
yeah, the way they portray it, right?
Yeah.
And I think
Absolutely.
it's
Unless.
waste of time that they're talking about that, not the fact that Australia is going to burn to the ground.
Well,
Not
it's not so much Australia will burn to the ground. It's more so much as look,
either way, it's still more
we.
important. To be honest with you,
I mean,
either way.
again, I don't even know why he's getting impeached. Something about whether did he blow up something or did he not give something to another? I'm not sure
People
what
don't
he's
like him.
getting done.
People don't like him.
And why?
All right,
Why? Like,
let me break it down for you. Back in the day, Bill Clinton got his dick sucked by an intern.
right, that's why
Now,
the impeachment.
well, technically no, but basically yes. He was goddamn
Okay.
pervert. I mean, he definitely was. I don't want to
Something
get
else,
into it.
yeah.
I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want to get into a big argument with anybody in the stream. But long story short, it's all basically a big. I don't like you, so go fuck yourself, and I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Honestly, that's what it is. And if you ask me, that's not important.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not.
Okay.
There's that old
yeah.
saying. What is it? Well, I don't want. I don't want to say it's probably too much for.
Yeah, it's not,
But there's.
I get it.
All right, say you're a dirty whore. Not you, but just a person in general. That's not illegal. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely,
So there you go. I mean,
absolutely. Like that's right. I guess it's only other people that make it maybe.
we did it, guys and girls.
I know, right? Right, can you say, hold on. I do totally understand it. I do. I actually, you know what? I didn't mind Donald Trump because he's been bankrupt like what 7 times or 10 times, and he still came on top, which is pretty good.
Well, see, now you look. It sounds to me like you're looking at it the same way I do.
Yeah, well, that's. I was like, what? That guy got bankruptcy and he still came on top?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds to me like he knows how to play the system. Now you got a man that knows how. Now look, I'm not. I didn't vote. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make that clear. I didn't vote for him. I wouldn't have voted for Hillary Clinton. I will say this though, officially.
Did you vote anyway? Did you just like forget about voting, or did you not just vote? you actually voted for someone, then, right? Like, because over here,
No,
voting is illegal.
No, you don't have to vote. You don't have to vote. But I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have voted for Hillary Clinton, and that's not because of the dumb shit people think nowadays. That's because I'm 36 years old.
Do you think maybe Bill Clinton had maybe rubbed off on her maybe in that sense?
I
Or do you
think
she
those
just,
two are. I hate to sound like Alex Jones, but I'm going to. They're establishment. They're globalists. I'm not even going to get into it. They're crooked. And I think she's a good wife to her husband. And I think he's a good husband to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into that
Yeah.
point. But those I think both of them are crooked as fuck, and I just don't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just simple as that. I
Mm-hmm.
just don't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying Donald Trump is better. I'm just saying I don't trust them. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if it was Trump. I just do not trust her at all.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? I just,
I've always, mm-hmm.
that's
I've
it.
always
I just,
wondered, like, when you become president, like, how does that actually work? Like, I've always wondered, did Donald Trump have that thing where he said, yes, I'm going to be president? Or did it just come up because he had money? Or is it because, did he have to go through a special training regime? Like,
no,
it's like
I'm going to
expected
tell
there.
well, that's a good question. And
Woo!
I don't have the answer. Oh, shit. But I will tell you this after you get done fighting. Hold on a minute.
Wow. Blew myself up. Yeah, I thought maybe, going to be president, you'd go almost like going through initiation of being a king or a queen. Like that's kind of like you go through stages, or you're kind of born to be in it, kind of thing. Like no one can just become a president, obviously, unless you have
Well,
money.
see, that's the
Because if you
problem with
did,
old
anyone
Trump.
can become.
That's the problem with him. Now, I'm going to get into my high mode, and I'm not high, but I'm going to talk my crazy conspiracy shit, well, as people would call it. If you want to hear it, you want to hear this shit?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
I'll give you one. All right, here's the problem. All right, Donald Trump, despite what people may say, now, hold on. I want to make one thing. I want to give a disclaimer to anybody watching my stream. All right? I did not vote, okay, in the 2016 election. All right, so let's just get that out of the way before people start trying to hate on me. But as an objective person, well, hold on. I'm gonna go back one step further. I didn't like Bush. I didn't like Clinton, and I'm talking about Bill Clinton. I didn't like Clinton. I didn't like Bush. I didn't like the next Bush. Obama for about 5 seconds, and then I found out he fell into the same goddamn shit. Here's what I'm saying. Over here, it's this globalist bullshit, and I know I'm sounding like Alex Jones, but I gotta agree with the motherfucker. He's right. The sumbitch is right. No, I'm serious. I think he's right.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Well, he's people call him a conspiracy theorist, but I think he's onto something. All these motherfuckers. All right, that's why I don't get into politics. They're all part of the same group. It doesn't matter if they're Democrat or Republican. They're all part of the same goddamn shit. If you're ever
They
here
all
in
want one
America.
thing, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they might pander to one group or the other.
But they still want to have top spot, right?
Say what now?
They still all want to have the top spot, right?
Yeah, and I mean,
for...
that's why I think it's funny. Like old Trump, that sumbitch had all those motherfuckers like at his weddings, especially the goddamn what side is it? Yeah, now I'm not trying to go so far as to say New World Order, but that's sorry, that's somebody in the stream there, Mizzou. But it's I know I'm talking crazy shit to you, Miss, but I got people in the stream. I think they're picking up what I'm putting down. There's this thing. It doesn't matter what side you're on. They're all the same people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
And I mean, if you're in America, whether you like Trump or not, if you're being objective, I don't think there's ever been somebody that vocally, as far as global media goes, that somebody's been against. You get what I mean? I've heard people from other countries hating Donald Trump. Now, why the fuck do they care? Like you're from Australia, right? Why would you care? What do you care about Donald Trump? Do you understand what I'm talking about here, though?
I well, that's the thing. I just heard that he went bankrupt like 10 times and he came out on top. I didn't know he was a celebrity. I didn't know he was a TV personality. I didn't know he even had the qualifications to become a president.
He didn't.
Do you have you know what I mean? Like, is it because you have money? Because if that's true, then a lot of people can obviously apply to become president. Like, I'm not sure if it's the same initiation of being a king or a queen or whatever. Like, do you have to go through stages or whatever? But
No,
anyway, I
this is
just thought,
America,
hey,
baby.
he went bankrupt 10 times. He still went through it and he still came on top. That's yeah. But again, I don't know why people don't like him, and I don't know why people like him. Okay, well, there's a few things
Oh,
that I
I
find
get what.
funny.
See, now I like it exactly the way you put it, and I appreciate the way you just put it. That's exactly right. What you just said, you're exactly right. Why do people like him? Why do people hate him?
Well,
Well,
it's just like you know, bad people in the world. You know, like some people agree, some people just live their lives. You know what I mean? As long as it doesn't affect them in a certain way. You know, I guess if Trump could talk to every single person in America one on one, I'm sure some people will have different views about him. But you know what I mean?
yeah.
I yeah. I sit on the fence with a lot of things. I sit on the fence with most things really, but I'm very balanced. But again, I didn't really know much about Trump until I obviously became president. Other than that, I mean, wow, okay, he was what was it? Something Apprentice or something? I can't remember what that show was, but I didn't know he was on that. I didn't know he was a multimillionaire. I saw he was just some guy that became president.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hell, he was in a couple of movies apparently, you know, back in the day, you know. He's had a long history. He wasn't just some guy that just popped up. He's had a long, long history, and that's something I just absolutely forget that he just didn't pop up being president. He actually had to work, obviously, where he came from to become president, and it's something that us Australians and a lot of people around the world don't get to see, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you. Well, I mean, in my opinion, he's been running for president for 30 years. As long as
Mhm,
I can
mhm,
remember, he has been. Just not
mhm.
officially. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Staying in the back foot, you know, he probably did the right thing by just standing there and just like the Apple phone and the Apple software when they first came out, instead of doing it all at once, they just released a software or a phone bit by bit. And with him, he just kind of didn't want to be president straight away. He just kind of waited and lingered.
Yeah, that's
He's
kind of
probably
why.
look. He's probably look maybe what he says, how it is, and gets things done. Maybe I'm not sure. You know, maybe it's because he's been bankrupt that many times. He just figured out, I guess, a method, and maybe it works for him. You know.
When I say, I like how you keep bringing up him being bankrupt. Now, look, now, I want to be clear. I'm objective here, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And as an objective person, if you can be bankrupt, how many times do you think he's been bankrupt?
I'm gonna say about 12 times.
All right, so if you can be bankrupt 12 times and still be living a good life, you know how the system works. Am I wrong?
Well, yeah, if you, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not saying you like it. Now, don't get confused with what you like and what's smart, because that's two different things. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
Because, like I
Absolutely.
say, I'm not taking up for the guy at all. I'm just saying how people might perceive him. Up there to your left. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, man. Oh,
Whew,
there's two up
I
there,
do,
wasn't
yeah.
there? And one coming around behind.
Abs-
Shit.
yeah, like I said, I look when it comes to like people's accomplishments or just people's, you know, the way they are. I kind of look at the things that they, I guess, have accomplished, and like I said, I guess he gets things done when he says, you know. Fair enough. There's been a few hiccups along the way. He's probably had more embarrassment than most presidents have in their lifetime. I mean, Bill Clinton just had maybe a couple, just one-offs, and they obviously been something that you probably remember for the rest of your life. But Trump has he has embarrassments along the way that kind of keep popping up. You know what I mean? Like, and the media has a lot to do with it. You know.
Well, I mean, take me for example. I sit here and talk about hand jobs and blow jobs and all this other kind of shit.
Yeah.
And
Nothing wrong with that.
well, what I'm saying is, I'm not afraid of that. I'm not sitting here trying to act like a goddamn preacher to you.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know, of religion and moral virtue. Now,
Mhm.
look, now I'm going to say this again because I don't think it's been made clear enough. I'm going to say it one more time. I did not vote for Trump, okay?
Mhm. But you
I,
still have to kind of idolize some of the things he has done. Maybe you know. I understand that. You know. Well, not everything, but yeah, I
well,
do.
I mean, just
Yeah.
objectively speaking, I can see, uh, you know, when somebody tries to act like they're one way to you and you find out they're a fucking phony, you got less respect for them than you do a man who doesn't try to hide the way he fucking
Is
is.
that
Am
why
I
he
wrong?
gets things done? Absolutely. 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 I think that's why maybe Trump won, has a lot of supporters, gets stuff done, say
You
how
know
it
what I think
is.
the biggest reason Trump won is? In America?
Um,
Political correctness.
Money, media.
Nah, political correctness. I think people are getting sick and tired. I do. I do think that's the biggest reason. I mean, there's a lot of reasons if you want to get into semantics and shit, but the honest biggest reason is, you know, he says shit like, did you see the speech where he's like, we're going to deal this trade speech or this trade deal with China. You got a guy that's like,
Mhm.
hey, we want to do this. And he goes, I'm going to send a guy that goes, hey, you listen, you motherfuckers. We're going to tax you
Oh,
25 fucking percent and fuck you. You get what I'm saying? That's why the fuck he won.
oh, yeah. Again, he gets his stuff done. Say it how it is, right?
Well, I mean, which one do you like?
Um, Buy me a
Not,
coffee
don't
first.
think about
Look.
Trump. I didn't ask you whether you like Trump or not. I said, which guy do
Oh,
you like
okay.
better? Do you like the guy that goes, hey
Okay.
guys, what's up? Or hey, listen, you motherfucker. We're going to tax you 25%. Which guy do you like better?
Look, I would rather the second one because you know what? It's just like a predator in the jungle. You know, instead of just stalking your prey, you know what I mean, some animals
You don't
just
stalk
look
it,
at
you
it and just
take it.
run and
You
just
kill it.
go. That's
That's
right.
right.
Most animals they stalk and they end up losing it, or you know what I mean. Their second, I guess, what do you call it? I guess the second taking in charge is not, you know what I mean. It doesn't work out well for them, you know. So it's
Well,
almost
there
like
you
a
go.
cover, you know what I mean.
That's
But some
exactly
people
how it
like that.
works.
Some people like a ticking time bomb. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nobody likes a pussy, especially not when they're in charge. Am I
all right.
wrong?
Here's an example. Here's an example. Here we go. A girl with makeup on, right?
Yep.
A lot of girls wear their makeup because obviously they like to feel good, they like to look good, whatever, blah blah blah, right? But there's some girls like me that go, you know what? I'm just gonna wear whatever, and if you don't like it, well, screw it, because that's the worst I'm gonna get anyway. Instead of wearing makeup and taking it off, and then people thinking, I mean, the worst about you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I do. Well, I always prefer a girl without makeup. You know why? Because they're not lying to me. And that's what I call a
But
girl with makeup.
that's right, yeah. And that too, yeah, and that can be wrong for the other party because that party can obviously think different about that person, obviously who's trying to be a certain person, and it just the whole thing just switches out on them, you know.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, and it's just a game of back and forth, you know. So you might just go straight, go hard, whatever, and if you don't like it, you don't like it, you
Exactly.
know, and
No
then
games.
analyze it after, you know.
Yep.
You know, I guess someone asked me, you know that saying that they say, if someone asks you to jump, you say how far, or
Know
low,
how
you say
high is
how
the
high.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, in my
I ain't that
opinion,
guy, and I don't think you're that girl,
what
and I don't think most people in this
I'm,
world are that person. Do you?
I'm more of how long for. It's a bit of a different approach, right?
Well, I think that happened.
That's right. Well, there you go. You know.
But I think a lot of people got past that point. I mean, I'm not saying that personally. I'm just saying I think
Mm-hmm.
it's, you know, where we
Yeah.
got here and
Yeah,
how we got
absolutely.
here.
Yeah. How high? How long for, mate? You listening? No, I'm learning. Simple.
Did one of you
Mm-hmm.
guys have instant karma on, did you?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I
I
did.
just totally...
Yeah, I did, man.
You did, yeah. He was coming to finish me off too.
Well, Road, the Virginia you're hearing from me ain't the Virginia my state lives in. See, that's the
Happy
problem.
days.
If, talking about that kind of shit.
But yeah, I'm wondering if Trump would maybe get voted again. But hey,
He's definitely
it'd be
going to
good to
win
have it.
again. I guarantee.
You reckon?
I can almost guarantee he's going to win again.
Yeah.
Not because I'm rooting for him. Now, hold on.
Hmm. I didn't vote for Trump. I didn't vote at all because I'm 36. I get it.
I'm just saying, but just looking at things.
Hmm.
Well, hey, now, I will tell you this. To be fair and objective and clear.
Hmm. Hmm.
The state I live in elected Clinton,
Hmm.
elected Bush,
Hmm.
elected Reagan,
Hmm.
elected, I know I went back and forth there. But this state goes back and forth. See, I'm in the minority of my state. You get what I mean?
I
Like,
do.
me and everybody I know could go vote for this, that, or the other person. And it's honestly not going to matter where I live.
Hmm. Hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I get you.
Because my state looks like a big pair of fat balls with a tiny little cock. And I live right down in the end of it. Does
That
that
must
make
be
any sense?
that must be really hard for you.
Well, no, it's not, because you don't have to do anything. You already know your vote don't matter, so you don't have to worry about it. And
That
and
makes sense. That makes sense.
let me tell you the other part of it. On a day-to-day basis, your local government is 10 times more important than the federal government.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's a very important part I'd like to make to any young person that's watching this. Don't worry about who's going to be president. Worry about who your local government is. Because, like
Yep.
right now, the place I live, we're a sanctuary city. You know what for? Which is ridiculous. The Second fucking Amendment. And that's your right to bear arms.
Uh-uh. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I. You know what? Why ruin the beautiful thing?
Exactly.
But then, Trump's or whoever's going to be president, you can't really do much about it. And if you wanted to, you can. But
No, no, I
it's just
can't.
like having. Oh, that's right, because you don't vote, but you know what I mean. Like
Well, no, even if I did, I
you see.
couldn't as far as president. Not my state. See, it all works by state.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll let y'all finish for it.
It's just to the right there.
At the laptop. There you go. Oh, boy. What are they doing? Oh, don't act like that. Come on now. Hack the laptop, boys. Quit acting like that.
Oh wow, are you serious?
Well, shit. Shame I had to act like that.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're acting like this.
Because they're friends of mine and they do that every single time. Nico and I'm pretty sure it's Nico. Who plays? Nah, they get that one.
If they're good players, I don't understand why they're acting like that.
Well, see, that used to be. I mean, to me, it's still like just a fun thing people do. But then there were times where people start taking it to heart. Um, a lot of people aren't playing this game anymore because of situations where people have taken this too far or too seriously, or just obviously, you know what I mean, not with a pinch of salt.
Oh, well, now hold
Um,
on. You're mistaking something for wasting my fucking time.
what's that?
Exactly what I just said. They could have hacked that laptop a minute ago. Instead, they're dancing around like a bunch of goddamn fairies. You know what I
Oh, shit,
mean?
I was even watching time. I was just like looking
Yeah,
at
they
my chat.
wasted
Like
about a minute and a half fucking around when they could have hacked the goddamn laptop.
Oh, okay. Wow, I just didn't even see that. I just seen them. Yeah, okay. My bad. Asses.
Yeah, get
Well,
the round over. I'm getting paid XP per minute. I don't know about you, but I'm not getting paid by the hour on this game. This is
we're getting
not.
paid enough. We're not getting paid enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Back to bitch.
Really, what's on this laptop, I wonder?
It must be some pretty serious porn.
Well, that stuff you'd bury in the backyard, burn it, if the FBI come along. Like, seriously. That's a sin. Yeah. Interesting, though. I want to ask the Firewall, first contact. I want to ask that question. What is on that laptop that is so important? They probably don't even know.
Nah, hell, the spokesperson ain't doing nothing but try to sell shit. You know what I mean? He's a salesman.
Frank, PSP. Oh, sorry, Frank Firewall.
Yeah, that could do.
Good job. He gets his job done.
I think this game sold itself for a long time, and then it quit because everybody got sick of fucking with it. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I don't know about you. Well, I can't say nothing to you, but I can definitely speak for other people I play with. I don't get on this game
Yeah.
anymore. I mean, I got a pretty good buzz on now, and I'm enjoying talking to you, but day-to-day basis anymore, fuck this game.
Yeah, no, I was bad. I literally.
I get on there and talk to the guys I know and shit, or the gals, you know what I mean when I say guys.
Absolutely. No, you know what? This game, it's still in the top 10 PSVR games. This game will always be the grandfather,
Oh.
the godfather
Oh yeah,
of
as far as
PSVR.
PSVR
This is
goes.
the one that set the game.
Yeah, I agree with you
If
on
there
that.
is ever a time, like, I mean, what, good couple of decades from now, someone asks, hey, how did this even eventuate? A lot of people would say, and I would say too, Firewall was the one that set the standards in PSVR.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainbow Siege was the one, obviously, to set the part of, I guess, timing and how the things work. But Firewall has made it more simpler, especially for us Rainbow Siege people that kind of make it hard trying to figure everything out. But yeah, definitely. It still has a bit of nicks and knacks, but I'm not sure if they're still updating or they're still going to go ahead with things, or they're still going to maybe just go ahead with their new game. But you know what? There's always going to be someone playing Firewall. So out of, I think it's like, I don't know, 2 million people on Firewall, you know what I mean, that registered to play, you know what I mean?
No, you're wrong on that. I'm going to have to call you out on that one.
You reckon?
Yeah, oh yeah. You're damn wrong on that one. Sorry to tell
That
you,
actually
but
bought the game?
I'm not saying that bought or downloaded. I'm not denying that, but actually play it, nah, they ain't
Oh, no,
nowhere
I meant
near 2
downloaded. I meant
billion.
actually downloaded the game. I meant like download the game. Not playing it, but downloading the game. Whether it was a demo, whether it was just advertising, whether it was the actual game, or, yeah, that's what I mean, just downloading the game.
I would be generous in saying I think worldwide, and I mean all languages, and this is generous, I'd say 50,000 people play this game.
You
If you
reckon?
disagree, go ahead and...
Oh, no. I'm saying that, I'm saying over a couple of minutes have downloaded this game. Not playing it, but downloading it.
Oh,
Tried it, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looked, like I said, it looked I just came across it one day. I didn't actually know it was a game that was actually being advertised. But again, Sony hasn't picked up the game officially.
Well, now
Which
see,
is
that's another problem. You bring up a good point there. You know, imagine if Sony would have pushed this game. You know what I'm saying?
well, see, here's the thing. There's obviously 8 aside, which is obviously 4 servers. Each country has a server, or each state, or whatever it is, or county, or whatever. Now our server here in Australia is nearest to Hong Kong, so that's why when we shoot, our lag time is about probably off by maybe a millisecond. So that's probably why we get shot first and thinking, oh my god, this guy just shot me. I put 4 bullets in his head. He's not dead. It's because of the lag, because being in Australia. But also there's the money problem as well. Each server has to talk to each server in different continents, in different countries, which is a very, very, very hard thing to do, especially if you're a developer and you have to write scripts for it, Linux, etc., etc. Now, Fortnite, on the other hand, they obviously had money. Now, that's 100 aside. 100 people, can be 100 people at the same time in different countries. We're talking about over a good 100,000, whatever it is, at the same time. That's a lot of servers. That's a lot of money. So, say Sony picked that up straight away, put money into it, and obviously it's why it is the way it is. And that's why they have competitions and tournaments, da da da.
Hello?
Well, until this game
Sony
picked
doesn't
up,
have
they...
tournaments. Let's make that clear. I don't want to get any. I don't want to.
Oh no, Fortnite has tournaments.
Oh, okay.
No, not Sony have conferences and showcases, but Fortnite. I'm talking for Fortnite in general. The day that Firewall has a tournament like that is profitable for money. That's when Sony's picked it up. Like Rainbow Siege, for instance. Like I was watching YouTube the other day. They've got leagues and stuff, but
Not Sony.
it's sad. Sorry.
Sony doesn't. People
No,
do.
Rainbow Siege.
Oh, Rainbow
has
Six
leagues.
Siege, yeah.
They have leagues, and Fortnite have, they don't have leagues, but they still got 100-sided server, which is, they've got money into it, that's all I gotta say. And that's, it's sad because this game could be so much better. Have host migration, even Uncharted has host migration,
Yeah. I gotta switch back over to grenades. I keep sitting around shooting shit and forgetting to switch over to grenades.
Oh wow, I just keep getting shot. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna hide here.
Now I know this game
Oh,
VR.
wow, my sunglasses are getting really foggy. Really? Oh wow, that's it. Did you see what they did to me?
What are they doing to you? Nah, I
They
don't.
just stuck a laser in my ass. Wow.
Oh my god.
You wait, I'll hunt their IP addresses down. I'll get them.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're wanting to waste so much time. Yeah, call it good fun or not, but this doesn't draw people into the game. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I do. I do, absolutely. Well, I am going to leave it for the evening.
Copy that. Oh, I got somebody
we?
saying good morning. We are locked out here in Spain. Servers suck. All right. Well, you'll have that. Well, the game sucks. I mean, apparently, I'm getting ready to switch over to a Japanese-only game that'll work here in American servers. So it's, I don't understand how Firewall can't fix it. Miz, nice meeting you. Nice playing with you.
Nice meeting you. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.